Hello, family. Hello, beautiful people. How are you today? I hope you're doing amazing and having a great day. And if you haven't been, I hope that today's reading can bring you some empowerment, encouragement, or a confirmation that you may have been looking for. So if you don't know or you haven't watched one of my videos before, I don't do long intros. I like to get into it. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, Spirit, who is this message for today? Who is this message for? Let us know what is up. Okay, we got our first card, which is sacrifice. You must find the ebb and flow of life within your very self. Embracing it all is embracing truth. So this message is for someone who may feel like they've been spreading themselves thin. Life has its highs and its lows. So maybe you are getting caught up in the lows. And as a result, it may have caused you to lose sight of the bigger picture. You do a lot, or you wear a lot of hats and you feel like you're the only one who can get the job done. Let me get a little bit more clarity because I do want to make sure that this reading is very inclusive. Oh, that came out quickly. So basically, if you feel like you're the one who's always doing the teaching, or you're always giving guidance and everyone is coming to you, but you feel like you need guidance right now, you need someone you can lean on, this is for you. Or if you feel like you need someone to talk to, but you don't have anyone that you can go to because you're the one that everyone comes to, this message is definitely for you. Let's go ahead and get into it. Now that we know who this message is for, I'm gonna put that card back in the deck. Or I'm gonna put these cards back in the deck. Yeah. Do the people for whom this message is intended for need to hear right now? What is the energy behind this reading, and what do they need to know? Okay, we got the Justice card fell out. Right now, this is a balancing act, and it seems like the scales have been tipped. Seem to be all over the place. Maybe a little bit more clarity. Okay, yeah, here we go. That makes sense. The World card. So the energy that I'm picking up right now, I don't really know any other way to say it than to just say, it seems like you're doing too much. You're trying to take on the world. It's causing an imbalance as a result. And when I say you're doing too much, I mean you're trying to work every position and you're not delegating. And I'm not talking about job positions, projects, organizations, etc. Or maybe that is someone's case, but I'm more so talking about you're trying to be the judge, the jury, the attorney, and the defendant. And instead of doing 50% and allowing the universe to take care of the rest, you're trying to do 100% of the work. And I can imagine that that is tiring. So let's go to our other deck and get a little deeper into this energy and this situation. So tell me about this trying to do the most, Spirit. Give me some more of it. Yeah. So basically, you're manifesting on something, whether that's being in a new space or receiving something that you want. But call it infinite, call it universe, God, Jesus, whatever that is for you. That higher power is trying to help you and meet you halfway in what you're manifesting and what you're working towards right now. But instead of allowing them to help you, it's like you're trying to control your own destiny, and you just want to have control over the outcome. And it's not coming from a place of being like a control freak per se. It's just coming from a place of you wanting things to work out the best way that you see fit for yourself. But see, when it comes to manifesting and allowing things to work out for you in a divine timing kind of manner, you can't control the outcome. And you can't put it in a cookie cutter and say, this is what I want and this is how it's going to happen. Because you're stopping it from fully playing out the way that it could. And it could be better than you could have even imagined, or better than you could have ever imagined. So maybe work on not boxing your manifestations in. But yes, definitely some trying to control the destiny here. All right, let's get a little deeper. Divine ancestors, spirit guides, universe, please tell us, what is the result of attempting to control one's destiny? What are the results of these actions? Okay, we got the Chariot reversed. And this is pretty much showing that by trying to control everything, it's actually causing you to spiral out of control. And it would really benefit you to just let go, because the harder that you try to hold on to whatever it is that's stressing you, or whatever you're obsessing over, or whatever is just at the forefront of your mind, the harder you hold on to it, the less control you have over it. And it's turning you into it's just causing you to be, or turn you into the direct opposite of who you are and what you stand for. You're just not being yourself. You're not being you. And it's like you're forcing an alignment to happen. Like, okay, this is a path that I know that I should be on, so this is what needs to happen. This is what I'm going to do. So you're like trying to get on track and force the alignment, but it's throwing you off. It's throwing you out of alignment, which is why I started off saying you're doing too much. It makes sense now. That's what's going on right now. Let's dig a little deeper though. You know, I like to get to the bottom of it. Okay, so what caused the collective to get to this point? Oh, okay, it already fell out. Let's move these over. Got the moon card. Moons, oh, awesome card, because it goes through phases constantly, just like life goes through phases and change constantly, because change is the only thing that is constant. What I'm getting from this card is surrendering, because see, They're doing a dance right here. Some type of jousting or something. Strange dance. I don't know. But it's a game. Like life is a game. It's a partnership. And this is like a representation of you working together with the universe, with unforeseen things happening in the background, the higher power that is trying to help you get there. But instead of surrendering, you're fighting it. And you're not okay with things not going your way. You're not okay with the discomfort that comes with change. And comfort is only temporary, by the way, the same way that discomfort is. But you're not opening your mind to the possibilities of how your situation could actually play out. Honestly, in this regard, you are being kind of stubborn. And that is making this transition way harder than it has to be. I want to pull another card. We got the wealth card. Yeah, you're overlooking your blessings. Because you're looking at the situation like there's no way out. And it doesn't get any worse than this. But actually, you're quite blessed. Because you've been concerned about the worst case scenario. And that's why you're trying to control the whole outcome, to try to stop something that you don't want to happen from happening, without even realizing that your worst case scenario could actually be someone's best case scenario. It's really going to benefit you to be okay without knowing what's going to happen next, and being okay with allowing your spirit to lead in the spontaneity of the journey. That's why it's a journey, because you never really know what's going to happen. If you're one of those people who say, I don't like surprises, well, now it is time for you to embrace surprises, okay? Because that's what life has in store for you, and that's what it's been trying to give you. And you have to be receptive to that to get to where it is that you are going. You kind of have to stop being a control freak. I know I said earlier that it was not coming from a place of being a control freak, but some of you actually are. And it's time to learn how to be okay with not being in control. Because out of every scenario that can possibly take place, they can't all happen. I mean, not at once at least. So be okay with experiencing, let's say the worst case scenario now, so that you can experience the best case scenario later. That is definitely better than the opposite. And honestly, it might not even happen that way. But being okay with it going in either direction is the surrender. That is when you truly allow your soul to shine through, and you've gotten back to the root of the real you. Because that's a space of knowing that everything is going to be okay, because you know that you're divinely guided, and you know that you're being protected and watched over. And the more steps that you take in that direction, the clearer things will become to you as far as what you should do next. Because you will not have all of the answers right now. You just won't. But think about it. When you've been faced with a situation anytime in life, when have you ever had all of the answers at once? 9 times out of 10, you didn't. And you won't. They come over time. So learn how to be okay with that too. Because it's giving mad scientist, baby. You just need to take a chill pill, let your body take the backseat, and let your divine spirit do the driving, because it knows what to do. Let's get a little bit more. I'll put this deck back and grab this one. So what needs to be done, Spirit? Oh yeah, got that answered real quickly. Got the Oracle card. Spirits of other worlds, tell me tales of the unknown. Tell me tales of the forbidden. The gift of insight. And the Oracle card is telling us that there are things that we don't see. Remember those unforeseen things going on in the background that we talked about earlier that are working in tandem with you. If you look at this, like really study this card, this giantess or giant individual in the background, they are sitting in the formation that a person usually sits in when they do traditional meditation. Going back to the Oracle card, because it doesn't have to be traditional meditation, but if you actually take the time out to silence your mind and stop the chatter that's going on, you'll be able to hear better and better overstand what you're supposed to be doing, where you're supposed to be applying forth an energy, when you should be relaxing and taking a break and falling back and just getting into the flow of what you're manifesting, what you're working towards, where you want to go, who you want to be. Meditating would definitely benefit you. Taking a walk out in nature, going near a large body of water, whatever elements resonate with you, you really need to silence your mind, because that will allow you to hear exactly what you need to. That chattering that's going on in your head, that is not your friend. And that is not your intuition. That is your inner critic, or your ego, if you will. And that inner dialogue has you all over the place. And that's causing you to be in a state of, I won't say stagnancy, or because some of you are you're still in motion, but it's like scattered efforts, and it's not adding up to what you want it to. So that inner dialogue is causing you to be in a space where you don't feel like you really know what to do or what you should be doing next. And that's because you've been operating from your lower chakras instead of tapping into the divinity of your mind. But it starts from remembering who you are right now, because you know who you are. You know who you are. Not who you used to be or who you'd like to become. Talking about who you are right now, in this moment, right now, without a shadow of doubt. Before the world tainted your inner child, that's the person who you need to be channeling. Don't be afraid to allow your soul to shine. Let's get back to this manifestation card. Don't be afraid to be that person. Some of you are afraid to really be the true you, the person you envision yourself as. I don't care if it's about caring about what other people think or say about you. That's the person that you're going to have to show up as if you want to be authentic and really live the life that you see fit for yourself. If you stepping into that power makes you feel afraid, just think about how you stepping into your power makes any opposition feel. Let that marinate. Hand fastings. This card is asking you to become in union. Remember, we're working together. We're working in tandem with the universe. When a person is in a union, they're going 50-50. Sometimes it's 80-20. I'm not about to get into all of that. But going back to what we were saying earlier about you doing 50% and allowing the universe to do the rest. Your higher power and your higher self are both requiring you to work with them, not against them, because the theme of working together keeps repeating itself. We saw it in the handfastings card, and we saw it in the moon card, and the union that keeps being brought up is you pretty much going 50-50 with the universe, with God, whatever resonates with you. And it's asking you to commit. Don't waver. Don't be halfway in, halfway out, 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out the door. If this is what you say you want to do, this is the time to do it. Because while all of this confusion energy is taking place and causing you to lose sight of the bigger picture, you are missing out on so many amazing experiences that are taking place around you. And those are now memories, and you won't look back and truly see the beauty in them until this current phase is done. So that's why it's really important for you to be able to stay present with yourself, so that you can look back on memories fondly and say, wow, I really had a great time, or I really enjoyed this when it took place, rather than, dang, that was really beautiful or great. I wish I would have appreciated it when it was actually happening in real time, or something along the lines of that. And allow others to help you here in the 3D realm. Work on being more receptive, and don't allow yourself to reject what spirit has for you, consciously or unconsciously. As above, so below. So allow yourself to be spiritually guided in the spiritual realm, and allow others to help you here in the 3D realm. Just like the moon card and the moon in general, it's just a phase. Okay? That phase doesn't last forever. It's going to be, this too shall pass, and it's going to be okay. It's just a cycle. The ebbs and flow of life are inevitable, and there's nothing that you can do about that except go with the flow and understand that it's just a phase. So I want to touch back on silencing your mind. There is this quote that I really, really love, and it's about staying present with yourself. It's a quote by Ram Dass, and it is, "Be here now." And it's only 3 words, so short and simple, but it's so powerful, because the only place that you can truly be mentally, physically, and spiritually is right here, right now. You can be in the past in your mind, but you cannot physically go to the past. It's done. You can be in the future in your mind, but you cannot physically go to the future with your body. It's not possible, because tomorrow never is now. It's the later. Okay, so the only place you can truly be physically, mentally, spiritually, on all accounts, is right here, right now. And that's truly what matters more than anything else. And that's not me saying don't plan for the future, don't take steps or actions that contribute to a good future, but being here right now is going to truly allow you to tap into your power and to live a full life. And that is part of silencing your mind and cutting out the chatter and sitting in stillness with yourself, because doing that allows you to be present and allows you to be here now. So be here now. Have gratitude now. Be whole with yourself now. Be happy now, regardless of your life circumstances. Because if you can't feel happiness now, a better space in life isn't going to fix it. It starts within you and then it goes outward. It's not the other way around. So whatever you're looking for, whatever answers you feel that you are missing or that you don't have, they are not outside of you. It's within. I'm going to pull maybe one last card or however many come out. We got the Lovers. Yet another card that has to do with coming into union. Spirit is like, I done already told you. I done told you. You already know what's up. That it is what it is at this point. And this card is also talking about the love for yourself, which is a direct reflection of how you are able to love others. And I'm not talking about just self-care and, beauty regimens, skin regimens, hair regimens, all of that different stuff. Those are great too. But I'm talking about accountability. I saw this post that says sometimes self-care is looking yourself in the mirror and saying, now you know damn well. So whatever that is for you, that you know damn well you're supposed to be doing, or you ain't got no business doing, check yourself accordingly, because only you would know what that truly is. So it is time to go back to the drawing board for you, baby. Ask yourself, who am I? Get present with yourself. Be here now and ask yourself, who am I? Because you know the answer to the question, and you know who you are. No matter how scary it may feel, that's who you are, that's who you be, and that's who you show up as. And your higher self will tell you what to do from there. Trust yourself, because you got this. And you let spirit do the rest. But all in all, the solution to everything that is keeping you stuck in place, or this whole conundrum, is knowing and remembering who you are, standing in that truth with conviction, showing up as your authentic self, being present with yourself, showing gratitude, choosing happiness right now, putting in the work that is in alignment with everything that you are manifesting and where you would like to see yourself. Strengthen your faith, trust yourself, and trust spirit to take care of the rest, because it got you. Spirit got your back, and that is your solution. I really, 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 really love to hear from you guys. If there are any solutions that personally have worked for any of you who have been in this space that I am talking about, and this isn't new to you, please share what worked for you. Or if you have any other perspectives on how one can go about getting out of this space and into the desired space that they would like to, and how to be okay with relinquishing control, please share. Talk to each other, inspire one another, and network. Each one teach one, and I love to see it. I also really appreciate you guys taking the time out today to watch my video. I hope that it resonated with you, and if you know anyone who could benefit from it, please share. It's free, and it means the world to me. I would really, really appreciate that. And if you need a personal reading, whether you're watching this on YouTube, Instagram, wherever you stumble across this video. My contact information on how to book with me will either be posted in the description box or in a link in my bio. But all in all, like always, I love you guys. I appreciate you. Wishing you infinite love, blessings, and peace. And until next time, we'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.